What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania. We don't have too much time. We only have 15 minutes left. So let's go ahead and jump on into the battle first and foremost. I have had an extremely stressful day. We're running with a new team today. I did put together a little build. I wanted to actually swap out classic Liu Kang for MK11 Jade. But I decided to rock with classic Liu Kang because I miss playing him. I have not played him in a while. He is one of my favorite characters to play in the game. And I missed playing him. So we're just going to try to 1-2 this. We know the deal with Nightwolf and his snakeskin resistance piece. So we know that's going to be a little bit of on the annoying side. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to build up a little bit of power with Liu Kang for the first 10 seconds of the fight. And then once the sandstorm hits, we're going to bring in MK11 Scorpion, and we're going to just try to capitalize on crits. The name of the game here is going to be timing. It's just all about timing. MK11 Scorpion obviously has the damage equipment on him, and he's going to be where we're going to get the most value damage-wise. But we're going to still try to show, you know, the homie classic Liu Kang some love. We definitely don't want to mess with stupid Fujin's ass. We're gonna wait for this next sandstorm, and then we're gonna go classic Liu Kang. No, I'm not even gonna go for the extra hits. I just want you dead. Die. I hate Fujin with a passion. You guys have no idea how much I hate Fujin. All right, we'll swap out right now since the sandstorm just passed, and this one is pretty much as good as over. MK11 Noob is in there for the damage buff he gives MK11 Scorpion. And this is a team I've been thinking about trying out in Fatal 200. Not with classic Liu Kang, once again, with MK11 Jade instead. Because once the sandstorm causes, you know, the reductions, it also causes bleed. Which means he's going to be healing MK11 Scorpion because of Jade's passive. So that's something I have thought about for one of my future Battle 200 runs. Not really sure if I'm gonna pull the trigger on it just yet. I've also thought about adding Cyrax to the mix instead. Cyrax to give the critical damage buff as well. Throw Director's Chair on him with that, and you know, you're talking about a significant damage buff when you tag in at the right time. So it's really all about timing your tags, as I mentioned in one of the last episodes. It's really just about timing your tags. But y'all know the deal, man. Fatal 100. Hope your boy gets something decent, or at least walk away with a fusion or something of value. So cross your fingers for your boy. Can you press the button, please? I'm like looking at the screen. Well, once again, walking away empty-handed. So anyways, let me tell you about my day after I finish up these battles real quick. Be right back. All right, so about my day, I had, before we jump into the game, or jump back into the game, I should say, I had the most miserable day ever, guys. Miserable day ever. I'm driving on the highway, and somebody throws a glass bottle out of their window. Most likely because it was an alcoholic beverage, who knows? But the idiot threw it out the window on the highway, and the glass shattered all over the road. Just literally shattered. You can see like the sparkles of the glass fragments in your headlights and everything like that. And I get home, turn my car off, I'm about to walk inside, and I hear a noise. Yep. One of the glass fragments got into my tire and was making my tire flat. You could hear the air leaking out, and it started to leak out pretty quickly. So I'm like, damn it, now I'm gonna have to change my tire, put on the donut, and go see if I can get my tire patched. And it really sucks because my tires are practically brand new. I told you guys a couple of months ago I just bought this car. My tires are pretty much brand new. My tires don't even have like maybe 1,500 miles on them. So frustrating. Like when I say so frustrating, so frustrating. So nonetheless, I go, open the trunk, grab my jacking up my car. I have these caps over my my lug nuts. And I'm like, wait a minute. Why don't I have the tool that removes those caps? So I'm over there trying to like find a way to get the caps off, because you usually need like this special tool that grabs them at the right position so you can pull them off. It's made so that they make it harder for someone to try to steal your rims or whatever. But nonetheless, I finally get them off, and surprise, surprise, I have wheel locks, which are pretty standard on, you know, more expensive cars and like German cars and stuff like that. A lot of cars were doing it for a while, and then they kind of phased out, but apparently they're back in or whatnot. And the dealership sold me the car with no lock for my wheel locks, meaning all that work I did jacking up the car, grabbing all the tools, and all that shit that I did was for nothing. I can't get the wheel off. I'm calling the dealership. He's got his mechanic looking through like all of the wheel locks that they still have like in the shop. He's like, oh, I found a bunch, but I don't know if they're gonna fit your car. I mean, you'd have to take your car here and we'd have to check to see if it fits. I'm like, how am I gonna take the car to the stupid... First of all, like, I bought my car like an hour and a half away from where I live, and I have a flat that I can't change because you sold me a car with wheel locks on it and no key for the locks. He's like, you're gonna have to tow the car here and hope one of these works. I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's nonsensical. That could be a lot of work for nothing. So I ended up having to go to the store and buy a fix-a-flat so I can at least drive my car to a couple local tire shops. A bunch of them said basically that they would have to break the lock off in order to you know, get that lug nut off that has the lock on it. They'd have to break it, which would basically nullify the set, because then I'd have to break all of them off of my rims and buy a brand new set of wheel locks for, you know, all 4 tires and rims. So one of the guys came out to me and he was like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, don't break that shit off, man. Like, I know this is frustrating, but don't break it off. If I were you, just drive to the closest dealership and see if they can find the master lock for the lug nuts. And if they can at least get it off for you, maybe they can order you a replacement key, and then you'll be able to, you know, do what you got to do. So I had to go to my stinking dealership and pay like $65 stinking dollars just to take off one lug nut and put on the donut that I could have done myself. We finally get the tire off. They look at the location of the glass and where it like went through the tread, and it did do some damage to the tire, but basically... And by the way, like, you know, the tires on my car are pretty expensive. Like, my tires are like $375 each, plus labor and, you know, balancing and all that crap that they do when they install it. So most likely my tires are going to run about $430, $440 each, $440 per tire. And they're performance tires on top of that, and they're low profile tires on top of that, and they're 19s on top of that. So not looking very good for me in the unexpected expenses department. I take it to the dealership. They basically said they're not allowed to patch the tire because of where the glass hit it, but they'll recommend me to a couple of other local tire shops who don't have as much liability should they patch the tire and then something happens to it. At least I could sue them and not the dealership. The dealership's not going to take on that risk, because if the tire is damaged to a certain level and they can't repair it where it's pretty much as good as new, they won't repair it. They recommend you go to a smaller tire shop that doesn't care, and good luck suing them, because you're not going to get much out of them versus like a major, you know, dealership or whatever. So I had to drive my car from there to another dealership right after work, because they're gonna close 30 minutes after I get out of work. So I basically had to race over there. By the way, I did all of this on my lunch break. I had to race over there and they were able to get the tire off, but they basically said it's dangerous to patch it. They don't recommend me keeping the tire, and a replacement tire is gonna cost $375 plus, you know, balancing and installation or whatever, and mounting and all that crap. And so I'm like, yo, to already have paid what, $65 there, and then to have to pay for a brand new tire regardless. It's just, it's so crazy how unexpected expenses like this can pop up and absolutely ruin your week. Like, this is not how I planned on starting my week. So frustrating when stuff like this happens. But that was my day. Not a fun day. I probably look like hell, look like crap, because it's been very frustrating. I've been running around like a chicken with his head cut off all damn day, trying to get my car and my tires squared away, and it has not been a good time. But in Mortal Kombat mobile news, I did complete all the challenges in the Combat Pass. I did not do all of the Premier Pass. Well, I did both sets of challenges. The only challenges I did not do for the Premium Pass, because I'm not gonna buy it, is spending the 1500 blood rubies and using the revive potions. In my personal opinion, if I'm not gonna buy that, I'm not getting them back. So why would I waste my blood rubies or waste my revive potions? Makes no sense to do that. But I did do all the actual challenges that don't involve me bleeding my currency. So this is all set. I did fuse Tremor once, but I'm gonna keep my other fusion cards and probably save them towards Elder God Kenshi whenever that happens, or I'll probably level them up, put them towards Dark Raiden. I like Dark Raiden. He's always been a fun character to play as far as when I play golds or if I have to play golds. So I would rather get him to Fusion 5, which once again, I think it's so nonsensical that they stopped the Ascensions at Ascension level 5. It literally makes no sense. It just screams greed all over it. But nonetheless, that is the case with that. I keep getting taunted, ladies and gentlemen, by this stupid pack for Denian Blood Katana. I came home over the weekend and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try my luck with $10. One pack. I'm gonna try my luck with one pack, and I stinking struck out. And the thing is, I have a lot of free money on my credit card. That's how I usually, you know, use it for the 20 for 20s. But I have a credit card that has cash back on it. So like, you know, when you buy gas and food and groceries and things like that, it accumulates cash back. And right now, I think I have like 60 something dollars on it. So technically I would be getting all these packs for free, but it's the principle, man. It's still a gold. And I know I love katanas, and I know I'm excited to hurry up and start working on her feats of strength, and start working on her Melina kills and all the faction war wins she's gonna have to do, the challenge mode wins, the battle mode wins. I know I'm gonna have to start working on that stuff. I would rather start working on them sooner than later. But man, paying for a gold character just really rubs me the wrong way in this game. It just... And Lord knows we're not gonna see that Souls pack for maybe 6+ months, maybe even a year at this rate. You'll get lucky if you find it in one of the newer packs, like the Divine Storm pack or whatnot. I'll have to see if those new golds, like the Lizard Team and those golds, will be in some of the newer packs of the game. What is it, like the Elemental Warriors pack and the Divine Storm pack? I think those are the two newest ones that we recently got. So maybe somebody on Twitter or one of those data miners on Reddit will be able to find out if these golds will be in any of those packs when they come back around or they come back into rotation. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Any other updates? Really, I did max out all 500 Johnny kills for both of my Diamond Terminators, which means all of my Diamond characters that need to kill Johnny Cages are fully maxed out. Now I'm working on my golds. I'm gonna start with Gunslinger Aaron Black, then Classic Ermac, then Tiger Fury Goro, and then I'm just gonna do the last 3 Ermacs, which should take me to the place where all characters that need to kill Johnny Cages will be fully maxed out. So that will be pretty cool when that happens, if that happens, however long it takes. But that's where I'm at with that. At least the diamonds are done. And now we got to start working on the golds. Still working on katana kills for Sindel and my jades. I'm gonna have to do it again for Lizard Jade, but she's gonna have to wait. She's gonna be Fusion 0 anyways by that time. And I'm gonna need to start working on the Scarlets. The Scarlets all need to kill katanas too. So I'm just gonna do all 3 Scarlets, and then start working on the golds. I don't really have too many golds left though. I think it's just gonna be Lizard Jade and Piercing Melina and Vampirus Melina. I think those are the last 3 left. Did I already do my Tanya's? I don't remember. I'll figure it out when it comes. There's too many characters in this game that need to kill katanas. Too many characters. They could have switched that up somehow. You know what I mean? Like they could have switched that up, switched that around a little bit. Jesus, it's like every single one of them wants to kill katana. Leave my baby alone. Oh my goodness. Leave my baby alone. There's too many characters that need katana kills. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now with this game. No luck from Fatal 100. Not the happiest of times. And I've had a very rough day. So if you feel bad for your boy, at least show your boy some love by hitting that like button. Still no luck with the Denian Blood Katana with my one and done dollar in a dream. $10 in a dream pack opening, but that didn't work out in my favor. So like I said, man, you feel bad for your boy. It's just raining, man. It's raining. It's raining right now. It's so frustrating. I'm trying to get out the damn funk, not let it get me down. But man, unexpected expenses really do hit you hard. Not a great way to start your week. So y'all know the deal, man. Leave a like to show some love. You can show extra love with the join button, the thanks button. Subscribe if you're new. And if you're not, stay tuned just yet. I don't know if I should spoil that in this episode or save it for a future one. I'm looking at it right now too. I think I'll save that for a future episode. Y'all know the deal, man. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys next time with MaineMania.